everyone. Well, today I went to Winners with Bryce. We took his guitar, his little Fender, and there's more to the story, but that guitar is going to be really sweet. But we went to a place called Art Guitars. It was actually a place where I built my guitar, and it's a school, but it's also a place if you want your guitar restored or if you need to have your guitar repaired. Al is the person to bring it to. Really, he's awesome. And you're going to see this in the videos because I'm going to share with you our adventure going to Art Guitars today and a little bit of Winters. And there's some of the clips that I'm going to put on my membership as well. So if you're not a member, you won't see those. But for the most part, you're going to see quite a few that you'll get a good feel for what Art Guitars is all about and what goes on there. And it's quite interesting, so you don't want to miss it. So, but before we go into that, I am going to show you what I got today in the mail. And I want to tell you, today when I was with Bryce, he's a whiz on the computer. He taught me how to make chapters on my videos. So if you don't want to watch me open up the mail bag and go through the mail, you can just go down below on your bar and just move it right up to Winners, and it'll start the video, maybe perhaps where you're interested in seeing what went on. So don't miss that. So don't shut it off because I'm going through the mail. Just move ahead. Okay. So anyways, so we went up there, but on the way back, I stopped and picked up the mail, and I got quite a few cards again today. In fact, this first one I have, it came all the way from, it looks like it's airmail, so it doesn't say, it says, oh, this is from England. And this is from Rachel. And thank you, Rachel, for sending this. This is awesome. And so Rachel sent a little card here. As you can see, isn't that cute with the little lambs? And wishing him a Merry Christmas. And thank you so much, Rachel. I'll be getting a card out to you. And the next one comes from, looks like a place in Spokane, Washington. This is from Doug, and he sends his greetings and blessings, and I really appreciate that very much, Doug. And you can see his card. I also received a card today from, let's see here. This one came from New York. And it's really, really cute. It says, Believe. And this one came from Sandra. And I really appreciate the greetings, Sandra. And I'll be getting your card out to you as well. And let's see, we have another one here from Elmira. Oh, no, that's me. I'm from Elmira. This one is from Pat. And Pat is sending this from, looks like Plymouth, Wisconsin. And so I'll be getting a card out to you as well, Pat. Thank you for the card, the Oh Holy Night. And let's see, we have a couple more and then we can move on here. But this one is from Utah. What a beautiful state that is, Utah. I love it there. And, oh, this is a beautiful card too. Look at that. See that? Somebody decorated their guitar, and this is from Nancy. And thank you very much, Nancy. I'm so glad you're listening in, and I really appreciate the card. It just is so neat when you open up and you find mail like this, and you know there's people out there that have like interests and a big heart. Thank you so much. And so that's Nancy, and then we have one left here. This one's coming from New York again, and let me open this up. Oh, look at that. They even have tape that has little musical notes on it. That is so cute. And this one, it looks like we have another artist here drawing me. Oh, this one, oh, yep, it fell down here. This is really neat. This came with a sticker from Melanie and the boys. Isn't that cute? That'll go on my sticker wall. Thank you so much, Melanie. And Eric and Melanie sends Merry Christmas. And there we go. See that? That is so cute. Thank you so much. These are such fantastic cards. And it's very meaningful. Very meaningful. Thank you so much. So that's our cards for today. So I'm going to end it right here, this part. And we're going to move on to winters in California. And you don't want to miss this video. It is really special. Okay, so we're in Winters, and we're coming up on Art Guitar, and here's Bryce carrying in all the guitars that have to get set up. We're going to have Al do the work, and he is awesome. And here we are. It's starting to rain, and there it is. That's where I built my first guitar, and my only guitar that I'll ever build. At Art Guitars. Okay, here we go. There we go, yeah.
Say it
Here he
again.
comes. Here comes Al. He's just back from lunch. He's got to open the door. And here's his shop. There's guitars that are being built. It's an awesome place. So this is what you're making over here. Wow, Al, that is amazing. Look at that Coco Bolo. Oh, and look at that. Oh, man. Is that mahogany that you're using to outline it?
What's that?
Is that mahogany?
The binding?
Yeah.
Koa.
That's Koa?
Koa.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Look at that sound hole rosette.
Yeah, this has got the sealer on there, but
Oh,
not
my
the
goodness. It's gorgeous.
not the finish yet. So I'm just fitting the neck right now.
Oh, yeah, you got, it's going together.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
How many students do you have going right now?
Oh my, I have to count. I can tell you this, that I just signed student 120.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. That's all, and that's all the guitars up here that are being built on the top, or is that your work that you're fixing? Is that all fixed things you're repairing?
Some of those are students, some of those are not too many that are repairs actually. Most of them are.
Oh, yeah, there's the student guitars over there. See what's going on?
Some of them are mine.
Oh, you got a little baby one out there going on. That's
A little
parlor? Yeah. Oh, I did bring you a present, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I want you to try this out. You might have one. There's a scraper. And you have to put an edge on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and give it a try.
Well, thank you.
Here's the thing for
That's
it.
sweet of you. That's not enough.
Yeah, I think you'll really like that.
Yeah, I know
actually.
it. Okay, so sure. Here's the parlor that I'm building for my wife.
Oh my goodness, that's
It's
the same
cookable.
size as mine.
Yeah.
Are you using the mold still on that one that I have, or is that gone? Remember the molds?
The holding mold? Oh, yeah.
You know that, you still able to use it? Oh,
Mhm.
that's so good. Look at that wood you picked out.
And that's Adirondack spruce.
That, it looks like, if it was dark, it would look just like cedar because
Yeah.
of that, how tight that grain is.
It's pretty tight.
That is very tight. That is a beautiful piece of wood. Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful. You are really,
Well, I
you
built
are
this.
gifted.
Oh,
Man.
thank you. I built this like 2 years ago,
Oh my goodness.
but I just, and this
You haven't
is
finished it
sycamore
up yet.
binding. I like the
It's
sycamore.
beautiful. Oh
Yeah, I did the end graft.
wow. It's a drum.
See the end graft on the sycamore?
Oh, that's beautiful. The sycamore tree.
Mm-hmm, just like it's across the street there.
Yeah.
And then this, pardon me.
And then didn't Zacchaeus go up to that sycamore tree?
That was a fig tree though.
That was a fig tree? I
Yeah.
thought it was a
Mhm.
sycamore.
Well, they called it, it was the common name back
Oh,
then.
okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, look
This
at
is-
that.
This is old growth Sitka, and this is Koa.
And it's interesting because you can see the Sitka grain. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And this is
Yeah.
Koa. It's not the most
Oh,
extravagant
yeah, but
looking
that's
Koa.
beautiful. Oh, I love the smell of this place.
I can't smell. I smell cough
Oh,
drop.
it smells so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, and these are mine, those two.
You are so
And
amazing.
this one is walnut. That's all right.
It's wood, it can be
It's
fixed.
wood. That's walnut.
Wow,
And
look
this
at
is
that walnut
Adirondack.
rosette is beautiful. And the Adirondack,
Mm-hmm.
and there's the walnut. Oh, look at the figuring on that. Once you get that, put a finish on that, that's gonna pop.
I know. That's
It
what I'm
almost looks like
headed
it has a face in it.
with. It does.
That's beautiful.
So those three are mine. Then I'm
Oh,
also
yeah.
building this one. Because I don't even have one of my old guitars. So
Oh, look at
this
that.
is really high grade color.
Oh,
See the
look
flag.
at that. Oh, coal is so sweet. The wood is, it sounds so nice.
And this is a worship leader model that I only make for worship leaders. But
Wow.
since I lead worship, I built it for myself.
Yeah, that's so neat.
And this is 100-year-old mahogany from an old table.
Oh, wow.
Look how dark it is. And this is Koa.
So did you find the table and you're just cutting it
Someone
up?
gave it to me.
Oh my goodness. Is it that, then you just pick pieces from it? This
Yeah,
is
look how
great.
beautiful that wood is.
yeah.
And then
Oh my
the top,
goodness, that's gorgeous.
This is the top to that one. This is master grade system.
So that looks like 17-inch depth, or about, or is that 16?
That's about 16 and a half.
Yeah, it's a great jumbo.
That's master grade Sitka. Look how tight
Wow,
the grade
look
is.
at that. I can't get over how tight. I think that's the tightest I've ever
Yeah, it
seen.
is. I've had this piece of wood for almost 20 years.
And how many years old do you think? I mean, looking at that grain, what did you say it was? How many hundreds of years old that was?
Well, when you look at grain lines, get my glasses out so I can show you. What you're actually looking at are true growth rates per year. You have the winter growth and the summer growth.
Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
So if we start here, the darker lines are the winter growth.
And that's because it was maybe more stressed, and so it comes out darker.
I don't know, just the way the xylem and phloem move up the cambium. Sorry, I'm being nerdy right now. Through active transport, of course,
whatever you say.
and osmosis.
Yeah.
To go against gravity, maybe think about it for a moment. The roots take the water from the ground, and then they push it up against gravity in a redwood, like what, 300-foot tree?
Yeah.
The General Armstrong tree is 303 feet tall.
Wow.
And it pushes that water all the way up. How does
All
it
the
do
way
that?
up.
Through capillary action.
That's
It's where something just continues to
something
move
that
it.
only God could make. let me
Exactly,
tell you.
because it's evaporating. The leaves are evaporating water, so
Wow.
it's pulling it up. You know, by evaporating.
That is-
It's fascinating.
that is
Scott's
awesome.
design. So there's the dark, the winter growth and the summer growth. So these lines are the tightest I've ever seen. It'd be really hard to calculate. So let's say here's the center. So we have
And the years go by, and I wasn't even born yet.
my guess is this is probably about a
Couple hundred?
300 years.
300.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
So just a
300
guess.
years.
But the grain lines are so tight on this, and you won't ever see this again
wow.
unless you dig into somebody's stash that's been holding
I
on.
have never seen anything that tight before. That is beautiful.
So this goes with that Koa guitar that I usually use. And can hold on to that wood a long
Oh my
time.
goodness. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And that's a student's guitar down there.
Yeah.
And
This is
then
such a great
more
one.
stuff. Then we've got back here. This is Carlos.
Hello, Carlos. Hello. Oh, look at your making. Wow. Sand.
This is Cocobolo rosewood.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And that's Koa binding.
And somebody's making an electric guitar, or is that just full
I'm refinishing that for someone. Yeah.
Wow.
And then that's a student's.
This is nice.
Down here, there's
Wow.
There's more bodies in here.
Oh my goodness.
Is
John Moore.
We were just here yesterday. He hasn't
Oh, I
touched that in
miss him
5
so
years.
much. I haven't talked to his wife in a while.
Yeah, I'll
either.
tell him I saw you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was just here. He's going to start back up on that one in January.
Oh my goodness. That's
And a bunch of stuff here, but this is the Koa rim.
I remember when you got this song.
Oh, that's
I
right.
remember
Yes.
when you got it, yeah.
This is the Koa rim to that guitar.
Oh, my
I use solid linings now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Rather
That's kind
than
of an old world.
Yeah, but it's really stout. It's very.
Because I think you see that in some of the really old Gibsons, don't you? That they do it that way.
And classicals. But yeah, I bet this
Oh,
right
so
in the
classicals then. Okay.
But this is actually Koa. See that?
Wow.
That's Koa. This is Koa. So,
Wow.
and this is that 200-year-old mahogany or 100-year-old.
This is so neat. I mean,
There's some of that wood from that table. See?
Oh, yeah. There you go. Let's just get your own. Don't throw that out.
Really? Yeah. But you don't want to go. No, you're doing it. You want to go past it. You know, look at you. You filled almost all of it. I wouldn't worry about those.
Yeah. I just want to get it even.
Yeah, it looks good. Don't worry about the color difference.
Okay.
There. Bend some wood there. You can do some really serious bending with that one. The
I
Venetian
wonder how long
press.
ago that was.
We're going to tag these up.
Mhm.
Look at the case, the inside of that case. That
Oh,
orange.
that's cool. My son had a Mustang. That was a '66.
They had the same kind of color case.
His had a different color. I didn't have
Maybe
burnt
that
orange
might
like
have
that.
faded. Might have been red, you
Didn't
know.
have burnt orange like that. His was, what was his? I can't remember, but it was not orange. That's more like a Gibson color there.
I wonder if it faded though. That at one point, maybe not. I don't
No,
know.
probably not. It's probably that orange. Unless they started off red.
So yeah,
Back in the '60s, that was the color.
Where'd you get this?
it's my grandpa's guitar. He got when he was like, someone, I think his story was like his some relative got it from a pawn shop. When he also, that same relative bought a Strat at the pawn shop back
So
in the
did
60s.
he give this to you?
Yeah, he did.
Let me take a picture of you with that. I want to send it to my son because he's got this cool white Mustang. And he would he'd appreciate seeing you holding that. Show him the bridge too.
It's like a time capsule piece.
It is like a time capsule. Yours has, oh yeah, yours does.
Basically, I mean, you look at the frets and everything. Nothing is worn on that thing.
And turn it around. Yeah, he'll get a kick out of it. What year is this?
65, I believe. They took it apart at one point. There's a piece of paper that shows the date and serial number as well, of course.
So you see this checking?
Mm-hmm.
My son has the same thing. His is it started off white, but now it's an ivory color.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a really cool checking. It looks like bone because his is like an
Wow.
ivory color. It looks like bone. Very cool. So what's going on with it?
So yeah, we just want to make it playable. What we're having an issue with is the fretboard is just too high and it's touching the strings, ringing a lot, and we don't know exactly the history of what happened. I know they did have to take the neck off probably at one point. Do you think?
Yeah, I
just to
think
be able to
I
find-
think they did to get the date off of
to
it.
get the date.
But I checked it. I didn't torque it hard or anything, but it was still a
Yeah.
little
Do you
loose.
have this maxed out?
We did. We brought these back, basically brought them up as high as
So
we
what
could.
needs to happen is that we need to put a shim in there.
Mhm.
See, as we were talking about that, and there might have been one in there and it fell out when they took it off and didn't know
But the
to
shim
put
needs
it
to go
back
on
in.
this side. Usually you have to put it on that side, but it needs
Yeah.
to go on this side.
We did notice it's a little like, if you look down the neck, from the front
Ooh,
here.
I see the.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I'm not educated enough to know what that means. But.
Well, we may be able to get that to lay flat,
Mm-hmm.
and that may be enough to fix the problem.
I mean, it plays
Did you
good.
try tightening this?
We haven't. Well, yes.
I did, and it was loose.
Just like
So somebody had it off, yeah.
Just
And I
a
didn't
bit.
torque it much. I was afraid to, but I did put a little extra on it, thinking maybe it would take that little twist out.
It seemed to turn pretty easy. Just like
It turned real, yeah, and I didn't put a lot of power behind it. It was loose.
Okay, so I'll probably loosen these screws and tighten these up first. But otherwise, I'll have to put a shim in there. Because that will remedy. It should remedy the problem by pulling that in. Then this will go down, which will bring these strings higher, so then you can lower them. Basically, changing the neck angle like this.
Right. Cool.
Lovely guitar, though.
Yeah, it would just be really cool for me to be able to play it after all these years, knowing that it was his as well.
And right now,
A little scratchy, but that can be cleaned.
all right.
There's magic in there. Okay, enough fun. So, leave it with me, and I'll do a setup on it, and then I'll see if I can get that to lay flat. If not, then I'll put a shim in there. So I do a setup is $200. If I have to do a shim, it'd be $50 on top of whatever the shim is. 22, yeah. I guess a year and a half ago.
June of 22.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's when you had this in. I would say just another setup on it. Are you noticing any problems playing?
Not really. I kind of just thought, because I'd be coming here for the guitar, maybe just to check a few.
What are you doing over here? I'll get you on there.
Oh, I'm taking my class with him, just trying to shape the neck right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So did you build one with him?
Yeah. But I had a neck that was already shaped. I didn't go from scratch like that.
Yeah.
So
One of these things I've always
that's a
wanted to try.
lot. That's what happened. I retired and I thought, I got to build a guitar. It's the last one. I had it all the sanding. I want to do sand forever.
There's a lot of sanding.
And he'd come back and say, sand some more. It's like, what?
Yeah, there's a lot of sanding involved.
Oh, that's
guess I'm
cool
just trying to
though.
shape
Yeah,
it.
that's nice.
I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
That is going to come out good. It's awesome.
I want to make this video. I had to put screen, like more screen.
So what are you working on?
So on this one, we had to make a new nut for this guy. Started by taking off a little bit from the bottom on both sides.
Yeah.
Carved it all mostly by hand and using a few sanders, of course.
Oh, yeah, that's new. That's really good. Beautiful Les Paul.
And then hopefully that should be it. Everything else was working with it when it was brought in. So
Yeah. So you're doing some repair work for him then? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's neat. That's really neat.
I've been Al's apprentice now for about almost a year.
And what's your first name?
Austin.
Austin. All right. That's great. What's your first name?
Carlos.
Carlos. All right, good.
The Ultra Series has this like
Yeah.
cutaway there,
How about that?
cutaway here,
Yeah,
deeper there.
yeah, interesting. Okay, is that it then?
That's it. All right, so here we are at Winters, and we're going into Pewter Creek, the famous Pewter Creek Cafe. Get a little lunch.
We just finished at Al's guitar shop.
Oh, it was so much fun. That was great. I mean, we saw all kinds of guitars and things that they're building, and wait till you see that video. And there's the buckhorn over there. That's in the style of the full restaurant. It's some of the most fantastic steak you'll ever eat.
It's a great steakhouse.
Pewter Creek, they do outside pizzas. They'll bring them. There it is, right there. To the outside oven. I have down the way here. There's an old stage or opera house, I think they call it. Local artists will play. And you might meet on Friday nights. You come down here and listen to that music. And that's down there, along with a coat shop. Yeah, she's gone to get a table. She's getting that table.